Inter needed to show that it wasn't just a one-off, and the nerazzurri fans were tense as the team landed in Catania, recalling some rather forgettable games here. Walter Mazzarri, solid as ever, picked 10 of his 11 who were already tried and tested for the nerazzurri. Mazzarri, a bold general determined to release his soldiers from the shackles of anxiety placed on them by their recent pass, nonetheless patrolled the touchline restlessly for 90 minutes plus added time. The story of Catania versus Inter is an ode to hard work, happily carried out by all involved. People on the bench and the pitch who must have earplugs and faith in themselves alone to remain immune to the transfer market rumours proclaiming illustrious returns and looming catastrophes. It's risky to define it thus, but this Inter side is a sort of footballing example for the whole country. They are managing to keep down costs, at least relatively so, have great pride and get on with things without making excuses. And when Rodrigo Palacio scored, from the stands, Jonathan, with his lack of hair, looked much more similar to the memories we have of the unforgettable Maicon than the inexpressive player we saw last season. On the subject of seasons, there are some that the footballing gods decide are very unfortunate, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's a sort of collective excuse, an umbrella under which to shelter from the storm. There's some truth in it, and perhaps it does explain why a unit can sometimes work very hard, yet obtain nothing. Yuto Nagatomo's second consecutive goal was the transformation of a player and of the unit that surrounded him. In a fraction of a second, Palacio passed him the ball, and he scored. When Kovacic was forced off injured, Taider and Belfodil breathed new life into the team, with the latter seeing his first goal for the nerazzurri disallowed. Everything ran smoothly in a unit that Mazzarri has honed brilliantly. The general is also very patriotic towards Inter. Club decisions are not to be questioned, and he takes on challenges as best he can. Ricky Alvarez, who put the game to bed with a lovely goal, added spark to the encounter. Like everyone else, he was in the right place at the right time. And although there weren't any individual heroes, thank goodness, Hugo Campagnaro does deserve a mention. Inter have proved it wasn't a one-off. It was the dead of night and time for international duty when Inter landed in Milan. In 2 weeks' time, it will be time for the big one. Predictions are both useless and banned, but either way, we'll go into it without an inferiority complex.